Good morning, friends. It's Manoj here again after many days to tell you a story. And I believe this story, what I'm going to tell many of you might have already read it in the newspapers, and the elders might have known it for long. But it's an interesting story, so let me tell you. Only yesterday, Sushila Karki has become the Prime Minister of Nepal, interim Prime Minister, after 3 or 4 days of student uprising, movements, turmoil, violence, arson, etc. Hopefully, this after so many days of violence, Nepal will be again on the path of development and peace under leadership of new Prime Minister Sushila Karki. But the interesting story is that the new Prime Minister Sushila Karki is married to a plane hijacker. Yes, plane hijacker. And more interesting is that there are two Prime Ministers of Nepal. One is very famous name. Many of us, in fact, most of us know his name. Girija Prasad Koirala was also involved in the plane hijacking. So was Sushil Koirala, who was also a Prime Minister of Nepal. What happened? In 1973, the Nepal Congress Party, these young activists of Nepal Congress Party, they wanted to overthrow King Mahendra. And for that, coup or movement, they needed huge money. So from where they will get the money? So Girija Prasad Kairala, who later became Prime Minister of Nepal, planned and coordinated a plane hijacking. The plane was supposed to carry huge money, in Nepal currency, of course. Money in Indian currency, that will be at around rupees 30 lakhs. That would be carrying by Nepal, airlines. At that point of time, it was Nepal Royal Airlines. That plane will be flying from Biratnagar to Kathmandu. Biratnagar, Nepal Rashtra Bank. The money will be transported to Kathmandu, Nepal Rashtra Bank. So, three plane hijackers. One is Durga Prasad Subedi, one is Bashant Bhattarai, and one is Dungal, Nagendra Dungal or something like that. Three persons hijacked the plane on 10th June 1973. And this Durga Prasad Subedi happens to be the husband of Sushila Karki. What happened? These three hijackers, Subedi, Bhattarai, and Dungal, they boarded the plane as a passenger, and they somehow managed to smuggle firearms, pistols with them in the plane. And when the plane flew from Biratnagar, they hijacked the plane and asked the pilot to land it to Bihar. So they brought the plane to Bihar. There is a small airstrip there, Fargasganj. There the plane landed. And these plane hijackers got down with the trunk loads of money, rupees 30 lakhs in Indian currency at that point of time. They got there. One more group was waiting to help these plane hijackers. This group was led by Sushil Koirala, who later became Prime Minister of Nepal. So they got the money, the trunk load of money. Sushil Koirala and his group fled away to the jungle and then up to Nepal. But somehow this Indian government, they were alerted and they managed to intercept this group. Three hijackers, Durga Prasad Shubedi and Bhattarai and Dungal, they were arrested. Money was also recovered by the Indian authorities. And Durga Prasad Shubedi, Bhattarai and Dungal, they were in jail, in Bihar jail. They were not extradited to Nepal because they were, leading the movement against King Mahendra. So they spent at least 2 years in jail in India. Later, Girija Prasad Koirala and Sushil Koirala, they became Prime Minister of Nepal. Girija Prasad Koirala planned, designed and coordinated the plane hijacking. Sushil Koirala tried to take away the money, and they became Prime Minister of Nepal. And Durga Prasad Subedi, who later got met Shushila Karki while she was studying in Benares Hindu University in India, and became the present Prime Minister of Nepal's husband. Durga Prasad Subedi, he was also a plane hijacker. So we have got three plane hijackers in Nepal, two of them Prime Minister, and one of them is Prime Minister's husband. And if this is not enough, there is one more story, one more information into the story. The plane that was hijacked on 10th June 1973 by these Nepali Congress activists, there was a passenger, a very famous actress of yesteryears, Mala Sinha. In any case, no passenger in the plane was hurt or harmed, and later they flew whatever their destination was. But that is very interesting. And in India, I'll tell you the story later. In India, there are two Congress leaders who were also plane hijackers. Bholanath Pandey and Devendra Pandey, they were Congress leaders, youth Congress leaders, who hijacked an Indian Airlines planes in 1978. At that time, Indira Gandhi was in jail, and there were cases against Sanjay Gandhi and Indira Gandhi, etc. So these Congress leaders, Devendra Pandey and Bholanath Pandey, they hijacked the plane and demanded that Indira Gandhi should be released from the jail, and all the cases against them, Indira Gandhi and Sanjay Gandhi, should be withdrawn. Later they became very powerful, politicians. One of them became MLA also, and all their cases were dropped after Indira Gandhi returned to power. That is another story. One day I'll tell you. For today, it's only these hijackers in high places in Nepal. Thank you very much.